music aboard. Jack from PRS.
How are you?
Very good.
Yeah.
You gave us a pretty interesting introduction this morning.
Yeah.
About making a step from buying guitars in Asia to producing guitars basically yourself in Asia.
Making guitars ourselves is a bold statement.
Yeah.
But here's what we're doing. We're in a very controlled situation by working with PT Court in Indonesia in a factory that is making exclusively PRS guitars.
Right.
So not mixed in with other brands.
Yeah.
A factory that has a dedicated management, dedicated workforce, always PRS, always consistently PRS, which we think is going to open up a lot of new possibilities for us.
Right. With the SE product being a good product already, now you're kind of bringing it up to the next level for us. And the pictures you showed us also showed folks from the new factory being in Maryland, looking into your own process.
That's right.
And you told us you came back to the factory a little later and you found plenty of the stuff already implemented.
They're very, very, very quick. Yeah, and do a very good job. So we were at the NAMM show, had a fantastic NAMM show, just PRS guitars. It was wonderful to be in Anaheim, had a great show. Met with those guys from Court in the show, invited them to our factory in Maryland, and just started going through the processes of guitar building and our theories on what makes a great guitar. And yeah, you're exactly right. Just a few weeks later, I go to Indonesia, and it's like, oh, that's how we do this. That's how we do that. That's how we do that. They've done a great job really quickly.
That they also kind of finally wrote down what is not documented in Maryland as the process on paper.
Their process control is really impressive. Their documentation, I showed you some pictures of that. It's just amazing. When somebody's working on setting a neck angle, the information is right there for him to refer to for accuracy. So it was really impressive.
I've been with Taylor Factory, and we've been to the US side, we've been to the Mexican side, and I think a similar scenario, because on the US side they've been building up their own knowledge for all the time, but it's kind of, they never wrote it down. Right. They're just passing it on to the next person, so that's how the information goes.
We call it tribal knowledge. Yeah. It's just the people know.
The people know. Yeah. But as soon as you move to a different spot and want to apply it there, it's kind of the first time you write your own process down. Yeah,
it forces you to become a little more regimented, a little more organized. So yeah, exactly.
Reviewing that, was there one point where you said we should change what we do in Maryland? Because now that we wrote it down, we found a flaw in there.
Well, we write plenty of things down, and we have processes.
You did that already?
But we've done a bit of it. But it is, I guess they took that to the next level. Okay. So I think you can learn everywhere you go, right? They can come to our factory and they can learn what we do. I can go to their factory and we can learn a lot from what they do, and we can share that information, and at the end of the day we're both better for it. So that's the name of the game.
You're gonna move to Indonesia completely now that you spent 2 weeks there?
No, I don't know. I think what we'll do is the guitars will be made in the places that make the best sense for the guitars to be made. So our acoustics are made in Dalian, China. Wonderful factory. I didn't spend a lot of time talking about that today, but just a fantastic management team, a fantastic factory. So it's just the right fit, the right fit for the guitar. Yeah. But I love the facility in Indonesia. I think it's wonderful. They've done a fantastic job.
Cool. You told me you're going to provide me with some pictures, which I will share with the folks out there.
Happy to.
And thank you for the time and that little insight. And perhaps sooner or later I'll come to Asia and we
join me. Join me. We'll have a good meal.
Thank you. I appreciate the meal part.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Excellent. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.